Hello everybody, I'm your host Tony. Welcome to the Waco Trucker Show, brought to you by Waco Transport. And in today's video, several of you have asked for it. Finally going to show y'all my lease truck that I got. So we're going to go ahead and get that rolling, and then when we come back, I'm going to explain to you a little bit on why I went with this truck, what my strategy is. We're also going to go over some numbers because I've now had this truck 2 months. So we're going to go over some numbers, and not going to go too much into detail, but kind of give y'all a general idea of a little bit of what y'all can expect when you come to Prime. So I'll see you back shortly. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your host Tony. Just a friendly reminder that if you're thinking about coming to Prime or looking to get your CDL and not sure where to go, Prime is a great place to get you started on getting your CDL and getting that over-the-road experience, or even growing your career with Prime. It's a great place to come. If you are considering it, please consider to use my driver code, which would be right here, when you apply or call recruiting, and they'll get you set up. It's a great company to come for, guys. But that's all I wanted to say. Now back to the video. Thanks.
Hey, they say love is a cure for sadness. People say love is magic. Hey, I ain't never been the one to believe something, can't touch it or grab it. Yeah, when I met you, it was so special, full of fire and passion, like a magnet. I wanted you so bad, I could see you in my life, no glasses. Hey, baby, what's up? Give me your number, I'm calling you up. You think I'm lying, you call on my bluff. After a month, got me falling in love, yeah. And I just hope you feel the same, cause I've been through plenty pain, and I don't really wanna waste your time. Don't wanna go through this again. People say that life is short, so we love to sleep around. I just wanna hold you down, type of guy you need around.
That's all I wanna do, is you be cool with you.
Bring no stress, just conversation. Good times, what we're creating, yeah. Hey.
I don't want too much, I just want it all. Wanna make you smile, baby, that's my job. Anything you want, boy, you got it, oh yeah. Anything you want, boy, you got it, oh yeah.
Girl, I can leave you alone. I have to write this and make you a song. Love is the truth and it's better than money. Money can go, but love don't leave me lonely. Girl, you way more than a homie. Met you way back in the day. I asked you to come to my crib and you did. We chillin', got late and you're happy to stay. I feel so lucky, I'm floating, I feel like I'm fly. You're smart and you're cute and know what you wanted. You could be with another guy. Nah. Any problem, I can solve that. If your back hurting, I'ma massage that. I'ma get involved, I got in my job. I ain't even waiting for a call back. All that, yeah.
No stress, boy, don't worry, I'm right here. Take you on a plane where you wanna go, and we there, yeah.
I got your back and you got mine. Rolling with me, everything's fine, yeah. Hey.
Alright guys, welcome back. So I'm coming to you from the back of my truck, back here in the sleeper berth area. I'm up here in Minnesota, and I'm right in the middle of the snowstorm that is up here currently. So yeah, y'all saw my truck, and as you saw, it's an International. The year is a 2022. I got it when it only had just a little over 1,000 miles on it. As I've stated in a prior video, Internationals are not my personal favorite. I'll put up with it, but it was the only new truck that they had on out of the whole lot, and surprisingly, I was kind of towards the end when it came to getting my phone call from Success Leasing. But nobody was going for the new one. Nobody was going for this truck. I saw some Freightliners, I saw some Peterbilts that I kind of was interested in, but every time I hit the refresh on the website, it would always tell me that someone's name was on it, or that it was already taken. But surprisingly, no one was grabbing the new truck, this new International, and it was purple, so it was a color that I had already liked. I have a 97 Mustang that's purple that I'm restoring. So obviously I liked the color, and for one, it was a brand new truck. I knew I wouldn't have much issues with it, if any at all. And plus, if I wanted to get something else, then later down the line I can place an order with Success Leasing and get that in place for a truck that I would like. So yeah, been running hard the last 2 months that I have had this truck. I've mainly been running all pretty much east of the Rockies, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas. That's about as far as I go. Other than that, I kind of stay on the east side of the country, and I haven't really done much of the Northeast. So they've been kind of keeping me regionalized with the Midwest / Southeast sides of the country. So I've been doing that a lot. Haven't really had many issues out here. A lot of it's just kind of repetition as to what it was before, and because as I stated in my prior videos, I worked for Prime over 8 years ago. Back then, Prime had I think just a little over 3,000 drivers altogether. Back then, Springfield was the biggest terminal that we had, and Pittston was the second biggest. And Utah was Salt Lake was just kind of a real small terminal. But now it's kind of flip-flopped. Salt Lake City is kind of a smaller version of Springfield. It's got a lot of the same amenities and things like that. Pittston is now the smallest terminal, and now Prime is even open, or is going to be opening up a new, I guess you could say it's like a tanker terminal, because it's geared more towards the tanker division, as it's placed up there closer to Chicago. But yeah, we got that new terminal opening up soon. So it's going to be some more parking availability there for Prime drivers. It's going to be pretty nice. It's going to have some showers and things like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing that once it opens up. And this truck, my biggest fear is, I've shown you guys in my prior video, when I was on my trainer's truck, I hit a deer, and that's just my luck. I don't know why. I'm going to refer to them as Bambi. They just love jumping out in front of me. Last year alone, I hit 3 of them. And when I first was training over 8 years ago, I hit one on my trainer's truck then. I don't think I hit any when I was solo after that. So this truck, because of COVID and everything, the supply chain shortage, Prime is currently struggling on getting parts for the deer guard. So my truck currently does not have a deer guard. I've been trying ever since I've had this truck to get a deer guard, and I just cannot seem to get one. So, but hopefully soon I'll be able to manage and get one put on, and that won't be an issue. Now, when I first was here with Prime over 8 years ago, I was in Barstow, California, and I had a driver from Night Transportation. One of their drivers ended up backing into me when I was asleep on my driver's side, and tore off my driver's side mirror, messed up my driver door all the way pretty much to the sleeper. I had to pay to get that repaired. I think I was 2-3 months into my lease, and I had to pay over $1,000 just to get that all repaired, and spent a week in the hotel while it was in the shop. Because back then Prime didn't have to where if your truck was in the shop, they gave you a loaner truck. But now they do. They have that program in place, so that's really nice. So if your truck is in the shop or broke down for an extended period of time, you have that option to take out a loaner truck, so you can keep running and making those miles. So you're not just continuously getting in the negative. So that's really nice. Prime has really improved on a lot of the things that I had struggles with my first go around. And I love it. I can honestly tell you guys, I have not been happier being with Prime than I am now. I just love it. My dispatcher, I have a pretty good relationship with him, and he keeps me running, keeps me going with those miles. If it's not the miles, then he finds those high paying loads to where I can really get some good revenue to the truck. So me and him, we've got that good communication, good relationship going. Yeah, I'm having a blast, and now I know I had said that we're going to go over some numbers, and I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go ahead and get into some numbers. Now, this is based off of 2 months. I am doing this a little early. I'm about 2 days shy from 2 months. But I feel it's appropriate, especially since I just recently celebrated my birthday. So we're going to get into some numbers here. And this is starting from December 24th, 2021 to today, February 21st, 2022. In the total time that I've been leasing, I've taken a total of 8 days off. I took 4 days last month, and I took 4 days this month. Other than that, I've been out here on the road making that money, running those miles. So I'm going to show you, or tell you rather, my year-to-date miles. And so far, year-to-date, I have ran 15,973 miles. Boom. That number right there. And with those miles, when you factor in the line haul, fuel surcharge, extra revenue that you make, that you have the opportunity to make here, you make money from safety incentives to all kinds of other things that Prime just overwhelms you with. It's pretty great. So year-to-date gross, my company has revenued $36,406.90 in 2 months. A little shy than that. Now my year-to-date expenses, those are a bit different. That's $21,348.63. It's a big number. So that means that after what my expenses from what I've grossed, I have netted $15,058.27. That has what has been deposited to my company's bank account for the nearly 2 months I've been out here. Now, in the next episode, next video that I do, I'm going to kind of go into more depth about what bank I use. I have my I have my own online bank, as I guess you could say. They don't have a physical branch. It's an online business bank, and they specialize in startups, small businesses. And with this bank, I have several, not just one, but several. I have, I think, 7 different accounts with this bank. And I have one account that the revenue that I get from Prime goes into. And then from that account, it gets dispersed into my other accounts. I have a maintenance department account. So that one is specifically used, kind of self-explanatory. I have a taxes savings account. So for taxes, I'm putting money aside for that. Just those several examples of what I'm able to do with this bank. And like I said, I'll go into more detail with that in the next video. So that's where I'm going to come in. If you're not currently subscribed, be sure to hit the like button, the subscription button, and make sure you ring that bell so you are notified when I post new content here on the Waco Trucker Show. I really appreciate all the new subscribers, the questions that you guys have. I love seeing those questions and comments and responding to you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Until next time, guys, be safe, keep it rolling, keep making the money, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.